Hey everybody, Rob Goody here. It's Friday, December 4th, and it's currently 10:58 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And as you know, each and every day, Monday through Friday, we go live at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Today is Freelance Friday, where we talk all things network marketing, the good, the bad, and yes, even the ugly. As you know, we talk about things that no one else will touch because we want to empower you so that you can use this wonderful business model to accomplish amazing things sooner rather than later. That being said, it's a free-for-all on Freelance Fridays. We talk about world events, we talk about our personal lives, but more importantly, we talk about the things you need to know about network marketing. This week, we'll be summarizing what we covered Monday through Thursday. That being said, join us 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I'll see you guys here in a little bit.
Welcome to the MLM Solution Podcast Show, where you'll learn the facts and hear the truth about the network marketing industry. Here's your host, Rob Cootie.
Hello, everybody. Rob Cootie here. Today is Friday, December 4th, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Today, I will be by myself. Miss Marie is on the road. She is taking care of some things. And she was going to try to be here, but I told her not to worry about it. I'd rather her just focus being safe on the road versus being worried about the show. We can certainly have a good time and get things accomplished despite her absence. Obviously, she has a lot to the show, and we'll certainly miss her. Hope that she'll be safe. As you can hear, the grandkids are in the kitchen being fed by Grandmama. And so you're going to hear a little background noise, but that's okay. That's cool, right? Part of life. All right. With that being said, before we get started, guys, we are going to talk about our Black Friday special. We're going to run it between now and the end of the year. You can see the link right there in Black Friday. It's a limited offer. When you go there, you'll see what I'm talking about. You do not want to miss this. I'll show you. I'll talk about some of the contents here in a little bit. And I'm going to have a video that's going to highlight some of the contents next week. So with that being said, TheMLMsolution.net/Super Friday, www.TheMLMsolution.net/Super Friday, or you can go to our main webpage. As you know, that's TheMLMsolution.net. That's TheMLMsolution.net. For all of you on the video, all you have to do is look below. You'll see the address for the website, and you go there, you'll see the Black Friday logo and button. All you have to do is click there, and it will take you directly to our Black Friday special. It is a great savings. Right now, you can save $50 if you act now. It is a limited offer. And once you go, you'll see all the amazing content you get for a mere $49.95. It's $50 off. So do not miss out on this great savings, and you're going to get a lot of great material, as you'll see with that. Also, when you go to the main page, you also have the option. These are free. We talk about them all the time. Miss Marie's favorite is the 4 critical mistakes most networkers make and how to overcome them. That is a powerful book. You combine that with the 5 simple steps to networking success, and guess what? You now have a situation where you have a powerful combo, and you can cap it off with the Zero to Networking Hero package, which talks about the network marketing industry in general, how to be successful in it, and it's going to complement the other 2 documents. Each one of these documents come with 1 free video and 1 free audio. You can't beat the combination. This is some of our best material. We give out the best because we want you to be empowered. Think about it. 4 critical mistakes most networkers make. Those 4 critical mistakes eat away at the very foundation that you're trying to put into place. All right. 5 simple steps to networking success complements perfectly the 4 critical mistakes. And the 4 critical mistakes, not only are you aware of them, you'll learn how to avoid them or overcome them if they are part of your business. And the 5 simple steps keeps you focused on the simple steps that you need to take in order to have a legitimate chance to accomplish something special in this business. All right, with that being said, we're going to get our day started. And as we said, and as we have talked about in the past, our Monday through Thursday is all focused on particular subject matter that will help empower you to do great things with this wonderful business model we have. And when you can accomplish those great things sooner rather than later. Okay, but you have to know what to do. You have to know how the business works. And that's the reason why Monday through Thursday, we highlight things that you will not learn anyplace else. And so that's what we want to do, is to make sure that you're exposed to that information so that you have, once again, you greatly increase your chances of accomplishing something special in this business model. Like anything else, if you go to a new job and guess what, you're not familiar with their procedures, you're not really familiar with the job, you might have some general knowledge of it, but they say, hey, we really like you, you got a lot of talent, you have a great attitude, your work history is showing that you're very prompt, so hey, we are glad to have you on board. We'll train you so that you can be empowered to do the job. And maybe from that point on, if you do a really great job, we'll look at you in the future for promotions. Well, guess what? It's no different here. You got to learn how the business works. You might have a general idea. You may not have any idea. You may have some rumors floating around in your head that you heard from other people, and you think you know how the business works. Well, guess what? We're going to help you dispel those rumors, but we're also going to help empower you by telling you the truth. And the reason we say that, if you go and look at every one of our episodes from episode 1 to today, which is episode number 89, you will see that there's a consistent theme throughout all of those videos. And that is what? The 5 simple steps to networking success. Why do we highlight those? Why do we talk about those all the time? Because they are the very basics of the business building process. And when you're telling the truth never changes, no matter how long you're around. No matter how many times you talk about it, the truth never changes. And that's the reason why that constant theme is from episode 1 to today, which is episode number 89. So that gives you great confidence in what we preach. And we preach the basics because we don't want you to have to look over your shoulder and wonder, is this really what I need to be doing? Does this really work? We want you to know that it works. And the success that these basics have produced for everybody across the world in all different levels of success in this business model, that success speaks for itself. And these 5 simple steps do not need any false hype from us. They don't need any fake testimonials from people that you don't know. They speak for themselves. And we feel that should be enough for people to trust these things. So with that being said, now that you know that's a constant theme, what we did Monday was we talked about when positive traits go negative. In other words, when you've got some positive things going on and all of a sudden they start going negative for whatever reason, we talk about in that episode what you need to do to overcome those negative things. Look, you can be moving right along, and it's just like anything else in life, you're going to have something come out of the blue. It's just going to slap you upside the head. And it could be a small slap, could be a big slap. The bottom line is that if you're not prepared, you won't have a clue what to do. You may not even understand where this slap came from. And if you're not prepared, you may go in the corner and suck your thumb and give up on your business, okay? Instead of being empowered by knowing what to do. You say, hey, I remember them talking about this. I now know what I need to do. Or, hey, I need to go back and watch that episode or listen to that podcast, and I can find out exactly how to overcome this. That's the power of what we bring to the table. Of course, in our members area, we have a lot more information about many challenges that you're going to face. So on Monday, episode 86, when positive traits go bad, okay, when you get slapped upside the head, as I said, when you got things rolling in your business, you want to be mentally prepared for those unexpected moments that could interrupt or disrail your success track. On Tuesday, we talked about the year-end business considerations. We talked about how you want to take these considerations or take these certain things of the business into consideration as you close out a year, whether it's this year, next year, whatever, so that you can go into a new year with positive energy and you can make the next year, like this, at the end of 2020, you have some positive things in your business going out. And then in 2021, you can take those positives and build upon those and possibly make 2021 your best year ever. But you have to know how to make those positive things happen. You have to know how to recognize those positive things and not be too hard on yourself. You may not have reached your goals, but that doesn't mean you don't have a lot of positive energy and momentum going. And we talk about those things because we want you to understand that you need to take credit for the victories that you have. Everybody grows at a different rate. And the thing is, you do not want to discredit yourself or the success that you've had and cause yourself to feel bad about where you are and where you're going into the next year. So that's an important episode. You want to go and look at that. That's episode number 87. Just go to our YouTube channel or our Facebook page. You'll find those videos. And if you want to listen to the podcast, all you have to do is go just about any podcast platform, SoundCloud, Apple iTunes, et cetera, Blueberry, Spotify. If you go there, you'll find our podcast, and you're going to listen to these episodes there as well. Wednesday was episode number 88, and it was developing a leadership mindset. And you say, well, I don't need to listen to that because I'm already a leader in my job, and I know what being a leader is, and I have leadership traits. Well, that's great. But here's the thing. Being a leader in network marketing is vastly different. That's the thing, the misnomer, if you will, about the word leadership in this context, because you have to realize that the word leadership in network marketing is vastly different than the word leadership when it applies to other industries, okay? Yes, you do carry some traits of leadership from your regular job or your business, whatever, into the network marketing business model. But there are other major and critically important leadership traits that you must either possess and haven't used yet, or didn't know how to use them, or you must acquire these leadership traits, because dealing with other high-performing people in this business model can be a real challenge. And if you don't know how to handle other strong leaders, if you don't know how to work with them to where you don't want to push them away, you don't want them to leave your business. Same time, you don't want to kiss their butt. There has to be a delicate balance. And guess what? People walk that fine line all the time, every day in this industry. And you have to know what leadership traits you need and when to use them and how to use them so that you can keep your business together. And we talked about that on Wednesday. And then on Thursday, we talked about how when your leadership goes rogue. And that is, in each one of these subject matters, Monday through Thursday are all tied together. Okay, a little tongue twister there. I don't know why. But anyway, when your leadership goes rogue, meaning that if you have downline leaders that are big leaders, they get a big head, big ego because of their success and blah, 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 or they're just extreme type A personality, whatever the case may be. We talk about it in that episode. You can go and watch or listen to that. We talk about how to deal with these leaders that go rogue and when you need to just let them go, and when you can, and when and under what conditions you can work with people like that. Once again, your business stability, your business profitability, and your business sustainability is all at risk here. And if you don't know how to deal with these situations, you are at a major disadvantage. Once again, when those are subject matters that no one else talks about, no one goes into the detail we do, no one brings to light the subject matters, important subject matters, let's just say, like we do here in the MLM Solution Daily Podcast Show. And that's the reason why we encourage you to come to our various channels, various social media platforms, and our podcast, so that you have at your fingertips a treasure trove of information that can really make you a business building pro. And that's got to excite you. So with that being said, if you remember, we talked about these particular products right here, where that could be a beginning. If you go listen to our podcast, if you go and watch our videos, whether it's on their Facebook page or YouTube channel, all you have to do there, guys, is download these documents, which includes the audio and video for each one of these packages. You go there and guess what? You download those and you combine these free gifts No one gives away this quality, this important material like we do. And if you read that and listen to the video, watch the videos, listen to the audios, whatever, and go to our YouTube channel or our Facebook page, you will be amazed at the amount of information that you will be able to absorb and use immediately. And information that can teach you steps that can have a phenomenal impact on your business almost overnight. Some of the stuff can happen right away. So you just have to realize that you have at your fingertips right now a treasure trove of information that no one else has assembled. It's not even close. Don't forget about the Black Friday. If you go to our main page, TheMLM-solution.net, you'll see a Black Friday logo there or image. You click on that, it will take you directly to the Black Friday special. The reason I bring that up is because even though we give you the free gifts, if you go to that super pack, you'll be amazed at all the important documents that are there. Just about everything you need to know is right there in that package. It's $50 off for a limited time, and it's a Black Friday special that's been extended. And if you want to save money and get instant access to a lot of great information, you're not going to get that anyplace else. So with that being said, let's continue on. What we have here, guys, is that we have today's Freelance Friday. Marie's not here, and so we pretty much talk about any subject matter we want. On Fridays, we kind of cut up and talk about our personal lives at times, and we also talk about sometimes world events, things of that nature, combined with network marketing. And we are starting to summarize the weeks on our weekly Freelance Friday so that you guys have an overview of what you may have missed during the week. People have said, hey, what about doing that? So we've added this to the show. So with that being said, in the future, we'll be highlighting some specific products, things that we feel that you guys will definitely want, you guys have asked about. And so we'll start highlighting specific products during the podcast in the very near future and giving you guys an opportunity, a wonderful opportunity to purchase or download for free, whatever the case may be, this content that you guys have been requesting. Of course, we'll give you great deals. If there is a charge, we always go above and beyond when it comes to offering you guys these great prices on these wonderful products that we provide. Again, you're going to get access to information that's going to help you, empower you, as you'll see. And I know you guys already know that. But, we always want to drive that point home for our new viewers and listeners. We encourage you to go and download the free gifts. It gives you an opportunity to learn about who we are and what we teach. And once you do, you will see that we talk about truisms. We talk about real steps, proven steps. We want you to know that we use the basics, we promote the basics. The basics make things work in many industries. It doesn't matter which industry. And if you master the basics and then add your talent, your abilities, and commitment, work ethic, there's no telling how far you can go in this business model and how soon you can accomplish the goals that you want. And that is something that we always want to do, is to help you be in a position to where you can achieve your goals sooner rather than later. This is a wonderful business model that will give you every opportunity to accomplish things that you never thought you were capable of accomplishing. And the thing is that you have to realize that there's certain things that you have to know about in order for that to take place. Just like anything else, there's certain steps you have to take that have to be in certain sequence. There's certain numbers in the network marketing industry. That industry is all about numbers. And if you don't know what the numbers are, then you're at a major disadvantage. We talk about that. We teach that. And we highlight some of the most important numbers. And of course, we do deep dives into those numbers in our members area, which we'll be offering soon. Also, let you guys know, which I do not, for whatever reason, sometimes when we log into this platform, we end up in a different back office than we do on other days. Some days we're in the correct back office where we have all the documents and all the images and all the videos that we need for the show. But on the other hand, there are times where we log in and we get a back office that has limited number of documents that we have uploaded, and why. And we don't know that until we log in. And so we're at a disadvantage. We're like, oh boy, well, guess what? We're missing some documents here. We're missing some important stuff. So while I'm talking to you, I'm uploading some of the documents that are missing because I want to highlight something that you guys need to know about and something that you'll be very excited about, and something that we've been working on for a while. It's complex, and that's unfortunately part of the problem is that it's complex, so it's hard to talk about and to make happen sooner rather than later. But let's go ahead and take a look. I need leads now. That is a document that we provide, and you can get it at the store with one video, one audio, and the ebook. I think it's for $14.95. I'll put the link up on that next week. But this is talking about the one thing that everybody needs. I don't care what sales environment you're in, whether it's car, shoes, furniture, whatever the case may be. Everybody has to have new, fresh faces coming before them in order to work the numbers. It's all a numbers game. And if you did a statistical analysis of car salesmen, furniture salespeople, et cetera, you would find out that there's X amount of foot traffic in a given day. And they can figure out almost to a T how many people are coming in on a regular basis and how many people out of those numbers on, say, an hourly basis, how many people will buy. Say there's 12 people comes in every hour over a 24-hour period. They can figure out basically that 3 to 5 people, maybe more, maybe a little bit less, will actually buy. So knowing the numbers as a salesman, you realize the importance of you getting in front of as many people as you can so the numbers will work with you instead of against you. If you just sit in your office and never go out and meet anybody, nobody's going to come to your office, knock on the door, and say, hey, I want to buy that car out there. I'm sure it happens every once in a great while, but you can't make a living like that. Well, guess what? This industry is no different. You've got to get in front of people. You've got to get out somehow, some way. You've got to have a constant source of high quality leads. This document does that. It talks about that. Additionally, here is the lead site that we're working on. This lead site is something that I built years ago when technology was not at the point that it is now, meaning that it wasn't stable, it wasn't secure. The bandwidth was an issue because it was video based. When video was just coming out, the bandwidth was very expensive back then. And the thing is that as the traffic built up, the platform became very unstable and not very secure. And replication of this site was very difficult. So as you can see, there were many technological challenges that came with building this site. But what I did is, as you can see, it's a beta site. You can see the word beta right there. What I was doing was testing it because I was thinking about coming back to the industry and understood the importance of a constant source of high quality, pre-qualified leads. Okay, so that when I followed up with them, they already pretty much knew what I was about, and they could see my face, they could hear my voice in the videos, et cetera, et cetera. So anyway, the point is, it performed well beyond my expectations, and I had people from all across the world email me and actually call me, begging for me to make that site live or to sell it to them. And I took it down. I didn't even advertise it on the internet. I took it down because I knew that I could not service these people in a first-class way. I guess I could have, but it would have been very costly and very time intensive. And to be honest with you, I was going to pretty much have to hire a full-time staff to not only maintain the site if there were any issues, especially with the bandwidth and stability, but also hire a security team that was going to monitor it almost 24/7 because there were so many holes in the code. And back then, hackers obviously were just as active. Not as many of them, but they were just as active back then. And it was easy to find these holes. I mean, I do coding myself, or used to, don't anymore. And I know where to look to find these holes. So the thing is that it was just a very, I tried for a couple of years to make it work, and the technology just was not there. But guess what? Now it is. And I have been working on it in conjunction with a couple other people. So that looks very promising. But think about it. If you think about the total picture here, you know, we're talking about something that you can be very proud of, having a business building system in our members area that not only provides you with all the documents that we're talking about, but also having a situation where you're going to have a lead generation system, a first class lead generation system at your disposal. Where else are you going to get that? Then you add all the documents that we bring to the table to you guys, and you're going to say, oh my gosh, I can't go anyplace else to get this kind of help, to get this kind of leadership, to get this kind of support, or these access to this type of products. And that's what we are working hard to do. We want to be the one-stop shop for you guys so that you know that when you come here, you're getting everything you absolutely need without overwhelming you. You're getting everything that you need to be successful. And as you can see, our commitment is to keep things as simple as possible, because the business isn't complicated. It's hard work, but it's not complicated. Meaning that if you understand the five simple steps that we talk about all the time, if you understand those and stick with those and apply your talents, your abilities, your commitment, your hard work, there's no telling how far you could go. Okay. And that's what we're talking about here. And that's what we have set up. That's the reason why, bear with me. I'm looking for this other, here we go. And I'll show this to you in a moment. But the thing is that you have to realize, guys, is that we have a situation where you're going to be able to have a one-stop shop. Where else can you get that? I don't know of any place that you can get that. Now, hold on one second. I know I'm interrupting the show a little bit here, but here's what I'm doing. Once you see this, you'll get why I'm taking a moment to do this. And as I said, we are prepared, but what happens is that once again, when we log in, sometimes all the documents are not there. Today was the case, and it's a little bit too late once the show starts for me to go back out and hope and pray that the other one is going to happen. Okay, so as you can see, I just brought up one of the other programs. So here it is, MLM Masters Academy. Look, if you have the leads, and then you have the leads site. Okay, this is a document telling you how the importance of the leads, why you need the leads, what kind of leads you need, et cetera, et cetera. This is this program that's going to bring you those high quality, pre-qualified leads to your business, and then you can figure out how to follow up and do all that other stuff through this document and other documents that we have. Then you add on the MLM Masters Academy, meaning that as you get to the advanced level, you're going to be able to go to our website and you're going to be able to get training, live training, as well as videos and documents and audios and all of that in the members area. And once again, you're going to have at your fingertips all the information you could possibly need. Think about it. We have the 5 simple steps to networking success. And that's for people that have never been in the business, people that are retreads, in other words, people that have been in before and coming back, or somebody that's in now and is stuck and doesn't know where to go. Well, guess what? The 5 simple steps to networking success, that's what that is for, okay? As you can see right there on the left, 5 simple steps to networking success. It's a business building system, okay? And it has 4 phases. And we'll talk about in the future, the 4 phases of the business building process, okay? No one else touches on that. And we're going to tell you what those 4 phases are, and we're going to tell you what each phase is about, how important it is, how to do it, et cetera, et cetera. But the Masters Academy is a totally different website, and it is something that is for the people that have gone beyond the 5 simple steps. They've got the business going. They've hit momentum. Now they've got a whole new set of challenges. And this MLM Masters Academy is very elite. It's only for people that are at a very high level, people that need to maintain their business. They want to learn how to maintain it. They want to learn about how to take it to another level. They want to learn about the challenges that they're going to face, how to overcome those challenges, because now you're talking big money. Now you're talking about a big lifestyle, and these people need help sometimes. That's what the MLM Masters Academy is all about. Once again, you're not going to get that anyplace else. Building MLM online is exactly what it says. Guess what? It's all about you building a business online, okay? You want to utilize all the business building tools you can online, because guess what? It leverages 2 important things. It leverages your talents, your abilities, etc., It leverages your time and it duplicates yourself. Okay. When you can, and it'll create speed and urgency even faster. And you need that speed and urgency in order for your business to really take off. So with that being said, guys, you have a situation where you're going to have at your fingertips all of these wonderful products, all of these wonderful sites that will help you master different parts of the business so that you can greatly, not just a little bit, but greatly increase your chances for success. And once again, we only talk about the basics. We only promote the basics. We only preach the basics because we don't want you to have to waste your time on some things that do not work or have very little chance of success. Does that mean that there's not another way to build a business? No, we're not saying that. Does that mean that somebody else doesn't offer something equally as good or better? I'm not saying that either, because I've not been all over the internet, and we're not going to be so presumptuous that we're going to think we're the one and only. But we do believe we're the best. We do believe we offer more than anybody else. We believe we offer first-class products that no one else offers. And we offer a complete picture and a complete system that you can't get anyplace else. Once again, we think we're miles ahead. And if you give us a chance and look at what we're doing, you will realize, I think, as well, that we have something very special going on here. There's another product that... excuse me, that we will be talking about in the very near future a lot. It's one of the main products. And let me see if I can get that document up. Let's see here. Bear with me, folks. Again, I apologize for this, but without without prior knowledge of the situation, it's very difficult to be prepared. But I'm going to highlight something else here. This is another document. It's been with me. This was my first product. This is version 2 of that product. There will be a revision in the near future, and then revise it only when things change in the industry or in the world that affects the business building process or affects how things are done. But here's what it is. When you learn what not to do, you automatically know what to do. And if you learn what not to do, it helps you to become a focused business building machine, helping you avoid the pitfalls and mistakes that many people make in this industry. As you can see, there's 146 of the most eye-opening, controversial, and revealing and empowering strategies you'll ever see. Okay, that's saying a lot, but here's what it is. Here's how it's set up, and it has, I think it has 7 chapters. It's been a while since I looked. I know I've got so many products I work on that it's hard for me to remember all of them down to the last detail. But here's the thing. Here's what you got. You got 146 paragraphs. Each paragraph, 146 subjects. Each subject has 2 paragraphs. Okay, here's what it is. You have what not to do as the first part of that paragraph. Okay, that first what not to do could be 3 to 4 to 8 sentences long, followed up immediately by what to do. Okay, so you get on that particular subject, and then once again, there's 146 subjects in that book. You have what not to do, and then immediately following that is what to do, so that you have a complete picture of what the problem is, and here's how you overcome that problem or avoid that problem. Okay, and then you have 146 audio files that have real life examples of each one of these challenges. Okay, and that is powerful. Then you have other videos. There's not 146 videos, but you have videos that also, guess what, highlight real life examples or shows you through a presentation. These are the most important ones that you need to know about. Well, that's a powerful package. And that's one of my first ones. Is one of the best sellers, What Not to Do in Network Marketing. I've had people come up to me many, many times saying, hey, I wish I'd have read that. You told me to read it. I got it. I wish I'd have read it. If I'd have read it, chances are I would have been a lot more successful, or chances are I would still be in the business. I wish I had read it. And I said, well, thank you for the compliment. But here's the thing, guys. I wish you'd have stayed in the business. I wish you would have read it. That's the reason why it was written. And they said, well, I didn't really think that I needed it. And I read a little bit of it and it made sense. but I really didn't see where it was real value to me. Now, looking back, I see where it has tremendous value. So again, don't let that happen to you. All of these things are at your fingertips, okay? And you can start out this journey learning about us by going to our main page, TheMLM-solution.net, and downloading all these 3 free gifts. Once again, they're free gifts. Each one of these come with 1 video, 1 audio, and 1 ebook, and you can't beat that combination. So what you want to do, if you want to learn about us, if you want to learn about our content, if you want to learn what we teach and preach to see if we're real and to see if the content is real, go there free of charge on our main page, TheMLM-solution.net, and download your free gifts and take a little time. These are not thick books, these ebooks. I try to keep them anywhere from 6 to 8 pages long. I go to try to get to the point, make them entertaining to read. It's not small font. It's not dense material. It's average font and written in a way that anybody can understand it, even if English is not your first language. So it's packed full of information. It's not meant to be an all-inclusive ebook. But here's the thing, when you add the video and the audio, which once again add even more value to the content of the books, you have a tremendous value there. So, and a tremendous insight into the subject matter. So you're not, once again, going to find this anyplace else. If you get a chance, go there, download them, and you'll be very surprised. And I think you'll become a fan of not only the material, but of us because of the way we promote things. Once again, while you're there, you'll see the Black Friday logo. You also see a button. You can click on that, and you can go and check out our Black Friday offer. Once again, you'll save you $50. It's only $49.95. Why? For a limited time. That's what I'm trying to say. Don't miss out on that. It's a great value. You're going to see what you get, which is mind-boggling, absolutely mind-boggling. I'm obviously underpriced it, to be honest with you. It's regularly $99.95. I should have charged $149.95. When you see the content and what you get, you'll see why, and then sell it at $99.95. But I went the other way because I always want to deliver more value than I ask in return for the price. So once again, $99.95 down to $49.95 for a limited time. Don't miss out on that. Go there, TheMLM-solution.net/Super Friday. And or you can go to the main page and just click on the logo or the button. It'll take you directly to that offer. All right. With that being said, we have been on here for almost 40 minutes, and I've bored you guys enough. And I'm very grateful that you guys have been here. Thank you guys so much. I can never say thank you enough for all the things you've done. I've looked at the numbers, the analytics, and I'll be honest with you, I'm flattered and honored. We knew that this was going to be a process, and things are really picking up. And we look forward to next year. We got a lot of new changes coming our way, or your way, whatever, however you want to say it. But the thing is, we're growing, and we're excited about the future. We're excited about what we're going to be doing. We've been taking this slow, methodical approach, not because we wanted to. Actually, I wanted to be a lot more aggressive, but we had a plan in place, and we've been following that plan, and it seems to be working. So I do not want to deviate from that plan. I want to stay the course. I'm a little more aggressive than that, but sometimes being aggressive causes mistakes. That's how I broke my left arm, being a little too much of a hurry. So I do not want to do that. I want to just stick with the game plan and see where it takes us. With that being said, I hope you guys have a great weekend. I want to thank you guys for joining us today on episode number 30 of Freelance Friday. It's always great having you guys around. And again, I'm going to say thank you guys so much for following us, sharing us. You guys have done a lot of that. Once again, I've been checking the analytics, and I'm humbled and honored by what I see. If you will, continue to share our podcast in our platforms with our fellow network marketers all across the world by utilizing hashtag TheMLM Solution, hashtag TheMLM Solution. When you're on our various platforms, please share that our platforms and our content, videos, and otherwise, with our fellow network marketers all across the world. We appreciate it in advance when you do, and it helps make the world a better place when we help our fellow human beings. All right, guys, I am done. I am out of here. Once again, I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. You guys take care. God bless, and we'll see you Monday at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, as always. Take care, guys.
Thank you for listening to the MLM Solution Podcast. For more info, visit our website, TheMLM-solution.net. Please follow us on the following platforms: Facebook, YouTube, etc. And share this podcast with our fellow network marketers around the world by hitting the share button on our various platforms.